It may sound like a tale from a storybook, but it is entirely true. Deep within the vast, silent forests of Finland, a remarkable secret has been unveiled. Gold, the precious metal that has captivated humanity for millennia, has been found in a most unexpected place. It is not buried deep beneath the earth in solid veins, but instead resides within the delicate green needles of the Norway spruce tree. This discovery challenges our understanding of the natural world. It shows us that even in the most familiar of landscapes, there are still wonders waiting to be found, hidden in plain sight. The journey to this astonishing revelation began with a simple, yet profound, question. Scientists wondered if trees, with their deep and extensive root systems, could draw up minerals from the soil. They suspected that the trees might act as natural indicators of what lies beneath the forest floor. In Finland, a country known for its pristine wilderness and mineral-rich geology, the Norway spruce was the perfect subject for such an investigation. These majestic trees have stood as silent sentinels for centuries, their roots reaching into the very heart of the earth, and their needles holding clues to the soil's composition. The research team ventured into these northern forests, their mission to listen to the silent stories the trees had to tell. They carefully collected samples, not of wood or bark, but of the needles themselves. These small evergreen structures are the tree's powerhouse, where sunlight is turned into energy. The scientists believed that if any elements were being absorbed from the ground, traces of them would surely be found here. It was a patient and meticulous process, driven by curiosity and a deep respect for the intricate workings of the natural world. What they found under their powerful microscopes was nothing short of extraordinary. They were not looking for large nuggets, but for microscopic traces, and there it was, tiny, gleaming particles of pure gold, each one smaller than a speck of dust, were embedded within the tissue of the spruce needles. It was a discovery that seemed to belong more to the realm of alchemy than to modern science. The forest, it appeared, was hoarding a treasure far more subtle and wondrous than anyone had ever imagined, a secret held within every single needle. So, how does this precious metal undertake such an incredible journey? It starts deep in the soil, many meters below the forest floor. Here, gold exists in a dissolved state, as tiny, invisible ions suspended in groundwater. It is far too small to be seen with the naked eye. The roots of the Norway spruce tree and their constant search for water and nutrients draw this gold-infused water up into the tree's complex circulatory system. This is a slow, methodical process, part of the tree's daily life, happening silently beneath our feet. The gold ions travel upwards, moving through the trunk and along the branches, on a pathway towards the leaves, or in this case, the needles. This intricate network of vessels, known as the xylem, acts like a plumbing system, transporting life-giving water to every part of the tree. The journey is long and slow. Along with the water, the gold ions are carried to their final destination, the very tips of the spruce branches. It is here, within the tiny enclosed world of a single spruce needle, that the most remarkable transformation begins to take place. It is important to understand that the tree itself does not intentionally seek out gold. The metal is simply an accidental passenger, swept up along with the essential minerals the tree needs to survive and grow. Gold, in this form, is actually toxic to most living cells. The tree, therefore, faces a problem. It has absorbed a substance that could cause it harm. Nature, however, has an ingenious way of dealing with such challenges. The tree has a secret ally, a partner that helps it manage this potentially dangerous element and turn it into something harmless. This is where the story takes another fascinating turn. The tree is not alone in its task. Living inside the needles in a symbiotic relationship with the spruce are communities of microscopic organisms. These are tiny bacteria, invisible to us, yet playing a crucial role in the life of the tree. These microbes are the key to understanding how dissolved, toxic gold ions are transformed into solid, harmless gold particles. The tree provides a home for the bacteria, and in return, the bacteria help protect the tree from the harmful effects of the gold it has absorbed from the soil. To uncover this hidden world, the scientists employed a range of modern techniques. They began by placing the spruce needles under incredibly powerful electron microscopes. These instruments can magnify objects to an astonishing degree, allowing us to see things far too small for a normal microscope. It was here that they first saw the gold nanoparticles. The images revealed tiny, solid spheres of gold, nestled within the cells of the needles. This confirmed that the gold was not just a contaminant on the surface, but was truly inside the tree. The next step was to understand who or what was creating these particles. The scientists suspected that bacteria were involved. To prove this, they turned to the world of genetics. They analyzed the DNA found inside the needles, creating a genetic map of all the life within. This analysis revealed the presence of a specific bacterium known as Serratia quinivorans. This was the clue they were looking for. They now had a suspect, a microscopic organism that might be responsible for this natural alchemy. It was a pivotal moment in their investigation. With their microbial suspect identified, the researchers conducted experiments in the laboratory. They grew cultures of this very bacterium and introduced them to a solution containing dissolved gold ions, just like the ones found in the groundwater. The results were astounding. The bacteria began to process the toxic gold ions. They transformed the dissolved gold into solid, stable nanoparticles of pure gold. The bacteria were, in effect, building tiny golden shields around themselves to protect themselves from the toxic metal. They were the forest's tiny alchemists. This process is a beautiful example of symbiosis, a partnership where different organisms live together for mutual benefit. The tree absorbs the toxic gold from the soil, and the bacteria living inside its needles render it harmless. In doing so, they create the very gold particles that the scientists discovered. The tree gets protection, and the bacteria get a safe home. It is a perfect, self-contained system, a testament to the intricate and often invisible connections that bind the living world together in a complex and delicate dance of survival. This remarkable discovery is more than just a scientific curiosity. It has profound implications for the future. For centuries, prospecting for gold has involved extensive and often destructive methods, such as digging and drilling. Now, we may have a new, gentler way to explore for this precious resource. By analyzing the needles of trees, we could potentially map the location of gold deposits underground without ever having to break the surface of the earth. This method, known as biogeochemical exploration, could become an invaluable tool for geologists. The trees act as natural drills, sampling the earth far deeper than we can easily see. A forest of spruce trees could become a living map of the minerals hidden below. Prospectors could simply collect needles from different areas and analyze them for gold content. Areas with higher concentrations of gold in the needles would indicate a richer deposit in the soil beneath. This would allow exploration to be more targeted, efficient, and most importantly, far less damaging to the delicate forest ecosystem. It is a way of working with nature rather than against it. Furthermore, the discovery of these gold-producing bacteria opens up exciting possibilities in the field of environmental science. The same process that turns toxic gold ions into harmless particles could potentially be used to clean up polluted water. Industrial wastewater is often contaminated with heavy metals, which are harmful to both wildlife and human health. We could perhaps harness these tiny microbes to filter and neutralize these dangerous pollutants, offering a natural and sustainable solution to a serious environmental problem. The potential applications are vast and inspiring. The story of the gold in the spruce trees is a powerful reminder that there is still so much to learn about our planet. More research is needed to fully understand this complex relationship between tree, microbe, and metal. Scientists are excited to explore what other secrets these forests might hold. Every leaf, every root, and every drop of water is part of a larger, interconnected system full of wonder. And as we continue to listen to the silent stories of the natural world, we may find answers to questions we have not yet even thought to ask.